And for him.
Now, this is not what he needs. That's the safety car. They're backing the field up. The safety car is out because of James Thompson's car. Now, here's the view. We're on board with Anthony Reid. James Thompson on the inside of us.
Thompson did a great job coming out of the S's to get alongside Reid. But when they got to the bomb hole, both of them had to turn in. Thompson on the inside, Reid on the outside, and something had to give.
Now, here's the view from Muller from behind. Thompson on our left, Reid on our right. Thompson switches back.
Now that's the perfect overtaking manoeuvre at the beginning of it. Now you get side by side, but Thompson's squeezing Reid. Reid's got to get in, and inevitably the two of them came together. I put that down to a racing incident. Both were at fault, and both could claim to be innocent.
Well, that's the verdict from the Oracle. I'll tell you what, Reid, he did very well to hang on to that place. Muller was on such a roll, he almost took a place away from Reid, who lost momentum. Now here's what we need, momentum again now, because the race has restarted. The pace car has pulled off a rolling start on board with Christensen, and he is really giving the back of Rickard Rydell's car a workover up through Rich's corner. Cracking start though, meantime, for cracking start, forget it, on board with Alain Manuel, hell's breaking loose. Ride him cowboy. Menu's turned his car into a combine harvester, slicing through the field. That's Ivan Muller's Vauxhall. That's been involved in an accident. Radermecker as well across the field. Now the rest of the field is still racing, and in a very big way, as you can see, because that's Christensen just sliding past the inside of Rydell down the end of the back straight. Has he made the move start? Yes, he has. Christensen is through, up into second place, down through the bomb hole. Rydell now behind him. But meanwhile, it'll all have to stop again in a minute.
Yeah, we just had the safety car go back in, and it's going to have to come back out with 3 cars on track. Radermecker's right across the track. There's no question in my mind the safety car will be waiting the lead cars as they come across the line.
And all that on a rolling start as well. I guess a rolling start lets everyone start faster so they get to that first corner carrying more speed, but you'd think they would have sorted themselves out.
Very competitive and no quarter given. We've seen that with Thompson and Reid again involved.
Okay, left, right, front, rear, sides. Probably the left, the right, the front, the rear. Went up in the field, landed on the front, so it's big hit. Big hit. Coming back very, very slowly. The car is very damaged.
Yeah, Menu coming back to the pits, but that'll be internal damage under the bottom of the car there somewhere.
That's all I need is to get run over now.
Now Thompson, of course, is coming back from his earlier crash. There was a pace car restart after the field was stopped for James' crash. Now here's the queue of people involved in crash 2. He's not going to make a restart for this race, though.
No, that car had straw, grass, even in the windscreen, and as you see the garage doors come down, that car will be worked on until the feature race at midnight.
Well, here's another look, John. First corner, Riches. It's dusk, but there's enough speed. Now Radermecker is the spinner there, and that forces Muller wide, and also forces, as you can see, the pig rooting car of Alain Menu.
So let's have a look and see. This is Anthony Reid ahead of him, Vincent Radermecker, and everything looks normal. Well, Radermecker, I'm not quite sure whether he began to lose it or whether the contact forced the back of the Vauxhall to swing round, but certainly once again Anthony Reid in the heart of all the trouble on track.
Now here's Muller, Rademecker's teammate, behind. Now there's contact there. Is that significant?
Well, maybe we've done a disservice to Anthony Reid this time, because it's Muller that bangs into the back of Rademecker's car. But maybe this time Anthony Reid was also victim as well as the guilty. He was pushing. He didn't lift the throttle off very much when Radermecker was spinning, but it does look as if Muller might just have tapped the back of the Ford, which in turn caused Reid to hit the back of Radermecker, and then it all went ballistic, and poor Alain Menu, the victim of all that, well, you'll see his car.
You could make a fortune, couldn't you, making Vauxhall good luck charms. Melt all these broken Vauxhalls down and sell them every race the same.
You do. I don't know, just Anthony came around the outside and we going to the S's, but I knew he was going to run wide, so just took a really wide line, shot past him on the run up to the bomb hole. Pretty much got the whole car in front of him, but he obviously decided he'd just give me a little tap on the left-hand side. Well, it wasn't more than a little tap, he obviously just drove me into the left-hand side of the car, right at the back of the bumper, and just turned me left into the wall on the left-hand side. So pretty unsportsmanlike, really.